Sagittarius. Hello Sagittarius, hope you're doing well, hope this reading finds you well. I'm going to pull you, it's for the 12th to the 18th of December. I'm going to pull you 4 rows, past, present, future and outcome. Let's see what's coming up for you. That one wants to be seen, that one. And that one. I think it's often a good sign when quite a few cards want to come out on the first shuffle. Okay. You have the 6 of Wands. This is all past energy. So victory and success, also glow up, also could be referring to stage work, some sort of work on stage. That being in the spotlight. And then you have the Death card and the Tower card. Now, this is massive transformational energy. These 2 cards together is a life-changing transformation. And don't be afraid of it. It's showing up in your past energy. So this is something that has already happened. It's definitely already begun. It might not have yet completed, but possibly it has. I'm actually getting the feeling that this very difficult phase that you've been going through is either coming to an end or has ended. But the Death is all about rebirth. It is all about allowing things that weren't serving our higher purposes or weren't really serving us, allowing them to go, allowing them to fall away, allowing those parts of us that no longer match up with us to die away. Like, in a sort of metaphysical, biological sense, those cells in our body that are now dead, allow them to leave. You know, I've heard this expression that every 7 years, every cell in your body is new, so technically you are a new person. I don't know how true that is. I'm just saying that I have heard that. But very, very interestingly, I'm getting the energy of excitement as I'm looking at those 2 cards. So, good. And you were protected from this. The 9 of Wands came out with those cards and wanted to be seen. So, something that happened in the past that could have been seen as very negative, you had an energy of protection surrounding you. 9 of Wands. Okay, so next row, current energy. We'll now probably find out to see if any more of that, well, 9 of Cups, so happiness, success, good feelings. Make a wish right now. Make a wish on this card. Make a wish on this moment. So the message that I'm getting is for your dreams to come true, for your wishes to come true, that tower moment needed to happen, that big life-changing transformation needed to happen, needed to come in, needed to take place. I think you are the person on this card running away with the goodies, running away with success. I think sometimes it's really important with this card to remember that, what do you want to be? Do you want to be the taker or the takee? I bet when we clarify, a good card is going to show up on that. Not that there are any good and bad cards, but I bet when we clarify. So maybe, this is what I'm seeing, maybe there were some negative forces, some tricks that have been played on you, or in some ways where you were betrayed and you didn't know, and some negative forces were maybe attaching themselves to you, clinging to you in some way, and you couldn't really do much about it, and the universe stepped in to help you out with this, and it has been hard work, it has been a hard slog, 10 of Wands. but it has opened the door for this guy, the knight in shining armor, to come in. Ding, 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 ding. I actually did hear a knocking at the door. So, future, Ace of Wands, brilliant. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords have been showing up a lot this week. In fact, I know every fire sign has had the Knight of Swords in their reading. So what's important to remember with the Knight of Swords is it is the fastest moving energy in the deck, but that horse doesn't look too happy. That horse looks as though it's being stressed out, being ridden too hard, being ridden into the ground. I'm actually not getting that side of it. It's like you are so happy with this Ace of Wands moment, this ignition of your dreams coming true, that you just want to get there as quickly as possible. I'm getting mega excitement, which I have got that feeling for your reading already. Excitement. Yes, excited about love. This is right next to the Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor, this Two of Cups. Excitement about finding that right partner for you. Eight of Pentacles, someone who you might end up working with. This is a similar message that I've had for you this year. It's not exactly the same. It's been slightly different every time, but I have had this work, love message to do with divine counterparts meeting up through work or working together because they have the same interests, because they're into the same thing. I've had that message for you 4 or 5 times. It's come through so strongly so I can remember it. About this year, about 4 or 5 times. Just saying. 8 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Pentacles. Definitely working together. You possibly have the same talents. Really good future row. And a really good outcome row. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Okay, let's clarify. So you have that 8 of Swords, self-imposed restriction on the 6 of Wands. So maybe you're a performer. Maybe you work on stage. Because I did say that the first time around with the 6 of Wands, which isn't something I always say with the 6 of Wands. Maybe there's something about that job that has got you a bit... not the feeling of, oh, I can't do it anymore, but the feeling of, is it really what I want to do? I do think it's the thing that you should do, but you needing to find a different way of doing it, a different way of enjoying it. On this Death card, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor. So you know when I said that transformation and that death of your old self was needed to bring in a soulmate? That is exactly what that is saying to me. And on the Tower card, yeah, you have the 10 of Swords. So that Tower moment, we were asking, or I was asking, more clarity on it being over. Sorry, it's not the 10 of Swords, it's the 10 of Wands. But that is still saying to me that it is over. Wow. On the Nine of Cups, you've got the Sun. Best card in the deck. On one of the cards that I really like, the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true. The Sun. That's how big it's going to feel. It's going to feel amazing. The Knight of Wands on the Seven of Cups. Sorry, on the Seven of Swords. Excuse me. Knight of Wands on the Seven of Swords. I mean, that is, I said, let's see what card comes up on it. So that to me is saying it is you being successful. That Seven of Swords, be the taker. Be the winner. Be in the situation where, we're talking metaphors, if there's a battle you need to win, be the person who has a sneaky plan, go in there first and steal those guys' swords before the battle the day after. That's what is depicted on the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. On this Ten of Wands, because you have the Ten of Wands next to it as well, so you do have two Ten of Wands. So you've been really putting a lot of effort into getting yourself into the situation where you can be prepared for this success, for this Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands success. You do have the Devil on the Ten of Wands. So considering it's two Ten of Wands next to each other, the Devil, that is my total and utter clue. Like working like a devil, working like crazy. So that would indicate that you have been working like crazy to get yourself in a position where you can bring this new love in. On the Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. The very words that I'm getting are, against all of the odds, you've done it. Against all of the odds, you have done it. Those are the exact words. You have the Nine of Pentacles on the Knight of Swords. So someone who is going to allow you to have your independence. Like that ideal type of relationship of being with someone and being there for each other, having support, but they allow you to be independent. Okay, so with the Two of Cups, you've got the Four of Wands on the Two of Cups. So that is it's right next to the Three of Cups. That is another success, celebration energy, another party time energy. It could mean marriage because we've got the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups there with the Four of Wands on it. The King of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Work brings money. And on the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card. I think that there's something that you might share in common with this other person, with this knight in shining armor person. I think that you, Sagittarius, I think that you, take it as it resonates, whatever, but I think you are quite fiery because you have your Sagittarius as your sun sign. I think your rising sign is also a fire sign like Leo. But I think you do have maybe Libra in your placement somewhere, maybe as your moon sign, maybe somewhere else, maybe in the 6th house. And that is something in common with this person. And you share an ideal of fairness. Your happy times are protected. Nine of Wands on the Three of Cups. Also, just a little quick message that was coming into my ear. There's a lot going on here. But just be wary of who you're sharing this with. Protect your energy, but also protect your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. When it comes to future partners or future work, just protect. Okay? Really good reading. Interesting, because that Leo thing came up, and maybe look at the Leo reading. Maybe. Or the Libra reading. Maybe. I haven't done Libra yet for this week, so I don't know what it's going to say. Okay, Sagittarius, thanks for being here. Don't forget to check your moon and rising sign. Leo and Libra. Joking. Yes. Peace be the journey. Goodbye. Take care. Bye.